Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and I just want to kind of share some thoughts on the rumors surrounding the potential casting of Scarlett Johansson as Motoko Kusanagi in the big screen adaptation of Ghost in the Shell that may be shortly oncoming. And apparently, as per some recent articles, they've actually gone ahead and offered ScarJo $10 million for this role, and it really just, it's taken me aback this because I'm somebody who's very much been on the sort of opposite end, thinking, I really don't want to see an Americanized, Ghost in the Shell. I'd like to see an interpretation, a readaptation, if you will, of these works that holds the sort of historical and societal and socio-political aspects that are very much paramount to the story, to its origins in Japanese culture and history and stuff like that. Having a character who's supposed to be a lead character, that is to say, who's supposed to be Japanese in all her glory, and kind of casting somebody who's Caucasian. I mean, I've had discussions like this over on Facebook, and where was I when the whole Mandarin thing happened and all this kind of stuff, and I've already looked into situations like that where the history of the character, there is some validity to having a rather Caucasian, person playing a character that's supposed to be of another ethnicity and that kind of thing. But I think this is a situation where it's quite different. It's going to have to be wholly Americanized, wholly, to use a term that I feel is a much more negative slant, but I've seen people using, a whitewashing in effect to give what is supposed to be, and there are so many, Asian and Japanese actresses that are befitting of this particular role. To give it to a Caucasian actress just because she's a kick-ass chick, just because she plays Black Widow in the Avengers, it just boggles my mind, the thinking behind that. And I feel like it's almost a disservice to not only the fans but the work itself, to make that kind of a choice. I mean, where, as I posed in a question over on Facebook, where are the Maggie Q's, the Chiaki Koriyamas, the Rinko Kikuchis, who could play this role more than effectively, that kind of thing. I'm sure there are other actresses out there that could be very apropos of the historical and societal as well as genetic and sort of physical interpretations of this character. She may be a cyborg, okay, whatever, but I mean, I would think that there would have to be a bridging of that gap visually to make sense with who the character is and what the motivations of the character are, the societal, ramifications surrounding that character, in with, of course, the sci-fi, cyberpunk, over, technical kind of aspect to it. But I mean, I'm not gonna, completely boycott this movie, this project. I will probably, if ScarJo takes the part, check it out and see how well or not she does. But I would definitely, much as I said with my reaction to the Margot Robbie casting, I would love to see, like a Maggie Q in this role, somebody who's more befitting the origins of this particular, at least physically, visibly, honoring where those origins come from and everything. I mean, this started as a Japanese manga. It was adapted into an anime film form and then the anime series, which is, of course, my favorite incarnation, but I love them all for various reasons. And it just seems to me, with Hollywood the way it is, and it's sort of disservicing of Asian actors and actresses and Asian culture to begin with. This is just another stepping stone in that path of, we could really make a better decision here and put Japanese or Asian, actors to work in a project that so much of it surrounds that ideology and that sociology and stuff like that. Just, I don't know. It frustrates me, and, feel free to agree with me or not in the comments below, as per your leisure. But I would love to see an actress more befitting the role of Motoko Kusanagi. I don't necessarily think of, that character when I hear names like Scarlett Johansson and Margot Robbie and those kinds of things. And, who knows? We'll see what happens. So, otherwise, I hope this video finds you well. I'll catch you later. Peace.